one of my favorite questions to ask when thinking about investment decisions specifically is to ask, what happens if you're wrong? I think that's a question that everybody should be asking, and I don't think it's a question that gets asked enough. So it's like people come into a decision usually with a strong conviction about what they think makes sense, but I think you have to imagine a scenario where whatever you believe is going to happen or the way that you think is going to work out, it's going to work out differently, or you're going to be wrong. It's not going to work out the way that you hoped. And you have to imagine what's that going to look like for you or for your client. And I think base rates matter a lot here too. So for investment products, for example, I spend a lot of time looking at different investment products. One of the best predictors, we know this from lots of data, one of the best predictors of future investment product performance is their fees. A high fee product with a really good back test, it doesn't have a great distribution of expected outcomes just based on base rates. So if the back test, which are notoriously not great at working out in the future, if the back test does not work out in the future the way you expect it to, you're still going to be stuck paying the high fee. So in that case, if you ask the question, what if I'm wrong? You can assume that at the very least, you're going to pay a whole bunch of fees that you wouldn't have paid otherwise. And then for individual stocks, it's even worse. The distribution of individual stock returns is so skewed. So that what if I'm wrong question, the bad case there is even more extreme. But I love that question. What if I'm wrong?